Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the Professor and Ditto show. Sorry about that. We're still technically a little bit early. We're supposed to start at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time every time, but unfortunately tonight I'm very, very impatient. So we're starting a little bit early for better. I was wondering, that's what I was working on. It's very riveting artwork. I think it's worthy of going in its own museum somewhere. I think it looks just like Ditto. To be totally honest, I think it's absolutely riveting artwork. Oh, we got a nice little kaleidoscope effect going on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, for anybody who's wondering, you can always find our show on YouTube. As far as we're aware, YouTube isn't going anywhere, which is very, very nice. I know there's a lot of businesses and individuals who rely on YouTube for their income. As much as I don't like YouTube as a platform, it is there to use. And yeah, it's been a few months. Yeah, how you doing, Vanilla Raptor? Welcome to Livestream. Got our artwork up right here because I'm just so proud of this. It took me so long to make. I didn't even remember making this, actually. I opened up the yes, Bo, I did get your box. It's right here sitting next to me. That'll be part of our first segment. But yeah, just wanted to address this right off the top. Our YouTube channel, if you guys would like access to it, it's right up here for everyone on TikTok. Tap on this, tap on the YouTube icon. That will take you either to our Instagram or our YouTube. It depends on which one you pick. Our YouTube channel, the name is Sir, S-I-R, space, Mr. Senior. Mr. Senior. So that's what I've been, that's our YouTube channel. If you guys would, if heaven forbid something happens to TikTok, you guys can always find us here. We will be posting our show here from this point forward. We've been doing it for a while, but we're definitely going to be doing this going forward in case something does happen to TikTok. Although, in all fairness, does anyone else have the strangest sense of deja vu? Because I could have sworn not too long ago they were talking about banning TikTok. Like, that's just a recurring theme at this point. It's like, oh, how else can we plot to ban TikTok? Like, that seems to be a recurring point in the government's list of things that they really want to do. I just thought it was very interesting. Wondered if anyone else noticed that. Whether TikTok is here tomorrow or not, you can always find us on Instagram and YouTube. We are also on Byte. If you guys are thirsty for short little snippet videos, videos that are under, you can always find us on Byte, where it's Sir Mr. Senior on there as well. So if you guys want to see more stuff over there, feel free to do that. The thing with social media is it's important to always find somewhere to post. If you're good enough, people will find you. People will follow you. That's all you got to say. That's all I got to say about that. We'll talk more about this, of course, in the future. I'm going to go ahead and put my Ditto thing. Well, actually, I might keep it up a little bit longer because I'm really proud of this. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I paid $10 for this app, by the way, that I'm using. This is from when I thought I was going to be an artist, an internet artist, right here. This is Procreate, if I remember correctly. This app cost me $10, and I've used it like 4 or 5 times. This was the latest time that I used it, and I'm very sad that I haven't used it more often. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into the show, because after all, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Professor and Ditto show. I am, of course, your host. My assistant Ditto is seated down here beside me. He's got his assistant pudding right there. We don't know who this guy's name is. He just hangs around and stares at us weird. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us for Tuesday's episode. This is the 7th of July. Tuesday, July 7th. The Professor and Ditto Show Tuesday edition. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We still don't have any calling cards or like title screens or anything like that because we're not that official. Maybe someday, not right now. But anyway, hey, thank you, Julie. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed already over on YouTube. Remember, this premiere ball behind me right here, this white thing right here, we will crack that thing open because there is a horrible, horrible monster. You guys might notice that is the only Pokeball up here that doesn't have a label. That's because the thing in here is so bad that we didn't even bother naming it. So we're more than happy to crack this open in a controlled environment for everybody if we clear either 200,000 followers on TikTok, or the easier option is 1,000 subscribers over on YouTube. Hopefully you guys can hear me well on YouTube. We're using a new camera and a new microphone. Here, I'll tap on it for you. Can you guys hear that? I assume you guys can hear that. So either way, thank you guys so much for tuning into the Professor and Ditto show. This show is, of course, divided up into 3 different segments. The first segment is, depending on the day, since it is Tuesday, we are going into the mailbag. We have a couple things to open, including Pokemon cards, fresh out of Costco for some reason. Apparently there's Pokemon cards in Costco again. I thought it was an anomaly the first time, but hey, it's there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. The second segment, of course, is the news. We talk about pop culture news, not just Pokemon related, but pop culture in general. Anything that, no, Aiden, don't insult me. We talk about anything and everything that piques our interest. So feel free to tune into that. And our third and final segment is, of course, your guys' favorite segments, the question and answer session. Feel free to tune in on Friday as well, because on Friday, we talk about you guys. A lot, actually. We don't do the mailbag, though. We talk about life here around the lab. And for anybody who wants to send us anything or who wants free Pokemon cards, feel free to send us a letter to our P.O. Box. It is P.O. Box 580-368, Houston, Texas 77058. Again, that is P.O. Box 580-368, Houston, Texas 77058. If you guys want free Pokemon cards, send us an empty envelope with stamps on it inside the letter that you send us. We will take the empty one with the stamps on it, fill that up with Pokemon cards, and mail that back to you ASAP, along with a couple other goodies here and there. So you guys are more than welcome to do that. For anyone on TikTok who's wondering, Ditto is situated behind me right here. His assistant, Pudding, apparently my assistant has an assistant now. Pudding is seated right behind him as well. But ladies and gentlemen, I think we should get right into the first segment here. This is the mailbag. Insert amazing transition over here. Over here. Okay, anyway. That bit is old. We need to come up with a new bit. Maybe. Maybe we will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited because today our lovely friend Bo, our good friend Bo, who has sent us stuff in the past of a horrifying nature, has sent us another package, and I'm interested to see if our good friend Bo, who is also one of our sponsors, by the way, anyone and everyone who donates any amount of money at all will find their username added to our list of sponsors, alongside our patrons, who, of course, get this special section right here. Our patrons being Mikey Solis, Jacinta Skay, Tisri777, Sir Mr. Panda, Just a Baby Unicorn, Dylan Woodward, Frank the Dino, Twitchy Snitch, Austin, just to name a few. We've also got Rosie, and I think I got them all, actually. Well, oh, and of course, one of the best TikTokers, or one of the best Pokemon cosplayers on TikTok. That's Juliet, I think is her name. Juliet, if I remember correctly. She's got a very interesting French name, so I don't entirely remember what her name is, or even how to say it correctly. But either way, she's awesome too. She is also one of our patrons, and everyone who is a patron gets a special Photo Lab ID, where I Photoshop you into an image with your favorite Pokemon, and I slap something else on there. But it's a special thing. If you guys want to become a patron, then it's Sir, Mr. Senior, or no, excuse me, it's Professor and Ditto on Patreon. Very easy to find. But let's go ahead and, as part of the mailbag, we've got an amazing package, like I said, right here from Bo. This is from Florida, Sebastian, Florida. And I'm interested to see what this is. I have no idea what is in here. Hopefully it doesn't break one of the 2 rules that we have, which I won't even mention if so long as they aren't broken, because I'm tired of talking about them. You guys got me. You know how it works. Thank you again, everyone, for all the support as we get in here, though. Again, just to reiterate for anyone who didn't hear me the first time, regardless of what happens to TikTok, Ditto and I have no plans whatsoever of slowing down. School is starting soon. We're a little stressed out about that, but you know, such is life. Life happens. We go on. Things progress, and life goes on. I hope there's nothing breakable in here. Either way, I'm very interested to see what Bo has sent to us, because man, I just really hope this doesn't violate. Bo has already broken one of our rules. I'm just hoping she doesn't break, he or she. I always forget to ask. Hopefully he or she does not break our second rule. We only have two rules. You guys can send us whatever you want in our P.O. box, if you want to send us anything at all, besides the empty envelope inside the letter you send us for the free Pokemon cards. Regardless of, you guys can send us anything so long as it doesn't break one of the 2 rules. And I don't talk about the 2 rules unless someone breaks one. So they should be pretty self-explanatory, all right? I don't want to say this is a family show, but this is definitely a show that if you wanted to, you could get your folks and have them sit down in front of your computer, or your phone, or your laptop, and be like, hey, guys, watch this show with me. This isn't the kind of show where you have to worry about your parents walking in on you. Because I don't know about you guys, but my parents always had the worst timing. They would always show up at that one part in the movie that I didn't see coming, or that one part in the show where there was something questionable or inappropriate, or they'd always show up during the bathing scene that I was about to skip, or the swimsuit episode. There's always a swimsuit episode with certain TV shows. You guys notice that? Yeah, I totally understand what you're going for here. Oh, gosh. Okay. I don't smell any drugs, so that's good. You've redeemed yourself on that front, Bo. Although I don't remember smelling any drugs the first time either. All right, let's see here. Ooh, all right. What's in the box? We got a what's in the box thing right here. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's backwards for me right now on YouTube. Hopefully it's a different way. By the way, if you guys ever want to tune into the show without interruptions, without anything breaking the show or messing with your connection or whatever, feel free to head over to English is hard. Feel free to head over to our YouTube account and watch from there. We record every single live stream we do, of course, from TikTok, mainly for legal reasons, but you know, it's kind of nice to have a show that you can go back and watch later if you don't have time now. That's kind of why we record them and re-upload them. What is wrong with me today, Ditto? Okay, that's a little harsh, man. That's a little harsh. Okay, whatever. Here, read this. Yeah, what's in the box? Hold on. What? Okay, I'm going to read this for you guys. It says there is Ditto slime, Scyther slime, but what is that? Painted cards. That sounds cool. We've got Roxer. Are you talking like Dwayne the Jock Ronson? Dwayne the Jock Ronson, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. Yes, I'm kind of dyslexic. Anyway, if you couldn't tell already, we've got a special prize and Man's bubble wrap. Man's bubble wrap. That's what I'm talking. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Bo, you know what I like. You know exactly what I like. Check that out. And he also put I'm Bo, included himself, Go Lurk, and the little tree ghost thing. I always forget his name. I know what he is. I just forget every time. I'm not sending you anything for a while. He included that. Thank you, Bo. I appreciate it. This is more than enough, my friend. This is more than enough. And on that note, holy crap, this is man's bubble wrap. All right, let's try again. What? Oh, okay. Ooh, I'm good. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell or not. On TikTok, you can definitely see, but on YouTube, you can't really. You okay? Yeah, you're okay. Evie's down here. Evie's having an episode. We'll see if this will wake her up. Oh. Okay, no, that's good. She's not burning the curtains or anything. She likes hiding in this corner now all of a sudden. That's a discussion for next week when we talk about stories from the lab. But anyway, we've got our amazing picture right here. Thank you, Bo. We will try and frame this and put this on our wall behind us when we get a chance here. Let's go ahead and, do you guys notice that we have an extra lamp now? I bought a lamp. I'm officially a member of the Moth Club. Fantup. Thank you, Luna. That's what the other one was. All right, let's see here. We've got this thing right here. I assume these are the cards. It says open carefully. I'll save that for just a minute. We've got Ditto slime right here. I was never the biggest fan of slime, but it's here, it's there, it's everywhere. It's going to sit right there for the time being until we crack it open. So there's that. What the heck is this? Oh, please don't be something dead. Please don't be something dead. Oh, man. No offense, Bo, but we've gotten some crazy things in the past before. I really need to start doing this with gloves. If you guys think about it. Oh man, please don't be something dead. That's all I can say. Just please. I think this is the rock. I hope this is the rock. Just please don't be something dead. Yeah, that's a rock. It's a rock. It is definitely a rock. All right, Bo. Thank you very much. Oh, that is sick. I gotta be careful. I don't want to drop this on my laptop. Look at that. Look, it's me. It looks just like me. It's me on a rock. Is this a prayer rock? Does this count as a prayer rock? I think this counts as a prayer rock. Although, hopefully nobody out there is praying to me, because why the heck would you pray to me? It's not like I'm going to listen anyway. If you guys really want to talk to me, just send me a message or leave a comment on one of my videos. Heaven forbid. But, oh man, that is sick. Seriously, in all seriousness, that is a sick rock right there. Dang, you perfectly captured what it looks like. what I look like. Look, you got the little curl in my hair and everything. The curl shows up depending on how long my hair is. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but over the 2 years that I've been on TikTok, I've had quite a few different haircuts over my time. I don't have a consistency. It's either shortish like this or like crazy clown hair. And you can see that from the fan art that I get, depending on when it arrives. That is so sick, though. Thank you. That's a cool rock, too. I used to collect so many rocks when I was a kid. I was a rock hoarder. I loved collecting rocks when I was younger. Let's go ahead and put this right here in front of the EV, in front of the EV tin on the bottom right there. So thank you, Bo. Thank you very much for that. There's a lot more where that came from, though. We've got Careful Jesus Bo. Jesus Bo. Jesus Boy. Okay. I'll take your word for it. We'll save that for a second. Oh, here's the Slyther. Slyther is from Yu-Gi-Oh! Scyther is from Pokemon. See, I can do some things. Yeet night. Adios. Adios. Thank you for joining us. There's your Scyther slime right there. Just some nice little green stuff. Again, not the biggest fan of slime, but we've got it. It'll sit right there until we crack it open. So, which will probably be in a later video. So thank you for giving us other video ideas. From Bo, hope you like them. I'm going to assume that these are cards. We'll crack that open here in a second. And this is the return address, the return envelope, excuse me. Excellent, Bo. That's what I'm talking about. Over in Florida. All right. See, this is what I was talking about. If you send it, it doesn't matter how big the package is. What matters, it doesn't, the empty package that you send us inside the letter, it doesn't have to be this big. It can be just a regular letter size. Heck, it can be like crazy small too. Sorry if I let it show for a second there. It can be crazy small like this one too. What's important is how much postage is on your envelope. For example, this one has 4 stamps, which means we can fit more in this package and not run out of postage. This, on the other hand, as small as it is, has no stamps on it, which means we cannot send this one until, I think it's like a month. No, it's the beginning of the month. So we could get stamps now. We just have to, beat the quarantine and get out early enough. But if you don't put a stamp on your envelope, you get nothing. The point is that you guys are providing the envelope with the stamps on it that we will fill up and mail back to you. All right. That's the point. Bo did it right. This person did not. So just so you guys are aware, that's the condition. If you don't include postage, you don't get anything. Thank you, Bo, for doing it right. Again, it doesn't matter how big your thing is. All that matters is how many of these are on there. The more these are, the more the merrier. That's all I got to say. The more the merrier. So let's put that down there. We'll fill it up later. We got our box. Heaven knows where that's been. I mean, in the post office. You never know where what stuff touches at the post office. Anyway, let's go ahead and crack this one open that says Careful Jesus Boy. Very interesting choice of words to write on the front there. But hey, let's see what this is. Please don't be something dead. Please don't be something dead. That's all I can say is please don't be something dead. It's in a box. Whoa. Whoa. Holy crap. Please tell me you guys have seen Napoleon Dynamite. Please tell me you guys have seen Napoleon Dynamite. Because, that moment when Kip walks out and LaFonda's waiting for him and he's got the giant gold chain on, this is giving me this is giving me some pretty serious vibes. You know what I'm talking about? Napoleon, LaFonda is the best thing that has ever happened to me. I'm 100% positive she's my soulmate. Peace out. I practice that a lot. All right, fam. I think it's wrapped up. Hold on a sec. It's got a thing at the top. Wow, it's got a nice little knot. How do you make a knot out of a chain? How do you what the heck is that? How does one do this? Is that supposed to be there? I feel like that's not supposed to be there. It's got a weird pattern on it. I'm trying not to break the chain. It would be way, way easy to break the chain. I really don't want to do that. Holy crap. No pun intended. Well, I got one of these now. Thank you, Bo. Thank you very much for this. Thank you. Okay, it's not supposed to. Okay, good. We got it untangled. There we go, Bo. Thank you. This is new. In the church that I attend, we actually don't have crosses on anything. It's still a Christian church, but the only thing close to this that we have is spires on the top of all the churches. This, I'm not saying this is bad by any means. You know, this is really, really freaking cool. Thank you. Reminds me of actually reminds me of the cross sword. Not to show it upside down. You get the idea. Like, that's the reason cross guard swords look like that. They look like crosses. It's not because they have a cross design. It's anyway, you get the idea. But yeah, in the church that I attend, we actually have spires on the top of all the churches to show that, you know, he is risen and stuff. So this is cool. I don't see these very often. This is really, I mean, I don't see a lot of things very often. I live in the sky, kind of secluded. I only go down for church and other things. But like, this is really freaking cool. Thank you, Bo. Thank you so very much. I don't mean any offense or anything, by the way, by wearing this and talking about it. I hope you guys are comfortable. Well, not that you're comfortable. I don't really care if you guys are comfortable. I hope you guys don't mind if I spee a little bit every once in a while when I get cool stuff like this in the mail, because that is freaking cool. I have not seen one of that before. I will wear this for the rest of the stream, if that's all right with you guys, just because it's a gift, and I believe that every gift deserves at least a little attention. So thank you for that, Bo. That is really cool. Man, that is so long, too. I mean, I'm a tall person, don't get me wrong, but like, that is a long chain right there. That's cool. Thank you so much, Bo. Thank you very, very much. And tell your grandmother thank you as well. She reached on Instagram. She is a very lovely person to talk to, I must say. Very, very, not in a weird way. She's just awesome to talk to. She speaks very highly of you. She's great. You know, tell her that you love her. Seriously, you guys too, over on TikTok, tell your parents that you love them, because, I mean, they love it when you do that. They love it when you do that. Even if you've already told them. Holy crap. Okay, I think this is what he meant by hope you like them, dude. But I I love these. We haven't gotten stuff like this. Well, we've gotten something kind of like this from Lost Ghost Flower, but like, he straight up painted them. Dude, that is sick. I don't think I've seen anyone paint a Larvitar. That's Larvitar, right? Yeah, it's the one that evolves into Tyranitar eventually. I don't think I've seen anyone paint that. I'm trying to get it to focus here. Hopefully you guys can see it. That's a Surfing Pikachu and a Larvitar. And the whole card is painted. Like, that is legit. Dude, thank you. Thank you, Bo. That is amazing. That is freaking amazing. Oh, Bo asked, why do you like my grandma? Oh, not like that. I think your grandma's a very sweet person. I appreciate that she reached out to me. I always like hearing from your guys' parents, because a lot of you are kids. And there's a lot of legal stuff that can happen if kids are constantly reaching out to me. I'm not saying I don't like hearing from you guys, but I would prefer if I heard from your parents or legal guardian first. That's my thing. That's my spie. I appreciate that your grandmother reached out to me. It shows me that you're, you know, watching TikTok at least some of the time with your parents, with your legal guardians, and that's honestly how it should be, especially if you're under the age of 18. Holy crap, mustache! Oh my gosh! Thank you! Thank you so much, Miss Mustached Potter. Mustached Potter in here? I don't know. Is that the username that shows up if I tap on your profile? Whatever the case may be. By the way, the TikTok camera is up here for everyone on YouTube. YouTube is down here for everyone on TikTok. So it's anyway. Thank you so very much, Bo. Holy crap! These are going straight into the special binder right here. This, my friends, out of all the binders that I have, with all the gold cards and full arts and rainbow rares and whatnot, this is the binder that I would grab if there was a fire, because this has all the cards that you guys have sent to us. Thank you, Brave. And who is the other one right here? Next to Zygarde and Skunk. We'll put these right here, right next to each other. You guys have sent us a lot of cards, by the way. It doesn't matter how rare they are or how unique they are. We love getting stuff from you guys. It's, of course, never a requirement. The only thing that we ask you guys, if you're going to send us something, send us an empty envelope with stamps on it so that we can send something back. Because, I mean, we love doing that. I don't know if you guys can see it very well on TikTok, but we've got both the cards in there. And here is YouTube. You guys can definitely see them right over here. Thank you so, so very much, Bo. We appreciate that very much. Those are so, so freaking cool. Thank you for painting your cards, dude. That is amazing. That is amazing. Where's your letter, too? I'm going to put your letter in here. This is all part of the mailbag, ladies and gentlemen. All part of it. Oh, it has a Ditto in it, and it's in a box. Oh, that's right, Braden. Thank you. We will keep an eye out for that special Ditto delivery. We do love Ditto related stuff. So thank you very, very much. All right. Your stuff is in here for that. There is one other thing that I wanted to crack open. It says open carefully. I think this is the special item, if I remember correctly. Or no, this might be the special item. Whatever the case may be. Thank you very, very much. Oh, it's good to see you guys as well. I'm going to try and keep up with your comments. See you guys as well. I'm going to try and keep up with your comments as best I can. But I really pay attention to them in the final segment of the show, which is question and answer segment. So after we do the news, which is after this, which will be... Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did beat art. For anyone who's a longtime fan of the show, you know I love beat art. Look at that. It's me. It's me in beat art. Ditto, I think we've peaked. Look at this. Look at this. Yes, it's me. What do you mean, where's you? You look up here. Look up there. You see up there. You see that? You see that? Somebody did pixel art of you. It's about time I got some kind of bead art for this. From my end. Holy crap, Bo. Holy crap. That is amazing. Bo, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so very much. That means the world to me. That means the absolute world to me. Thank you so very much. Holy crap. He's saying put it next to Golurk. I don't know where Golurk is. We've got a Scyther over here. I don't know if you guys can see. We've got a Rayquaza, shiny Rayquaza statue. We've got the amazing 3D printed Charmander that we got last time. Hello, happy birthday to whoever that was. Let's go ahead and put this. We've got a couple. Yeah, Ditto, you have more figures than I do. Do you guys? I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I'm going to say figures that two of you made and shipped to us in the mail, and we've repaired them. Some of them came. One of them came kind of broken. We fixed that up. We repaired it. You know, the whole works. So it's good now. Yeah, Ditto, don't complain at all, dude. You've got way more fan stuff than I do. Okay, one more time, just for the folks in the back. Look at that. It's me. It's mini me in bead art. We have officially, whatever happens at this point. Yeah, from Luna Wolf, thank you. Whatever happens at this point. I cannot look back on TikTok any fonder, because that is the thing that I was hoping was going to happen at some point. Because like bead art is legit. Yeah, just to be a unicorn, I have no idea what happened to your box. I have no idea. I've looked everywhere, number or anything like that. I don't know. Finally have some Pokemon cards to open for all of you guys here today. I know, yay, it's been a while. It's been way too freaking long now that I think about it, but we have some official Pokemon products to open for you guys. Well, actually, we're going to save this one for a future video. We were challenged to a card pack opening thing, dealio kind of thingamajigger. Whatever it might be, we're going to open that at a later point. For now, we found the Beware GX box. It's not a new box by any means. It was in Costco. Holy crap, Bo. Holy crap. Thank you so much for 100 of those little TikTok things. Thank you. Thank you so very much. And thank you everyone over on YouTube for continuing to tune in. Let's just hop right into us. I'm not a person who opens Pokemon stuff regularly, so I don't have to do the unlisted leaf Leonhardt thing. It's not a bad thing. I just don't have to do the thing where I'm like, look at the texture on this box here. Oh my gosh, look. You know, I didn't actually look it, by the way. Yeah, I didn't actually look it. And I don't have to be like, oh, look at this box right here. Leonhardt, if you're out there watching, I don't think you are, but Leo, my dude, and Ando, both. If you guys are watching, like, hit me up sometime. I'd love to collab. I don't know if you do that, but yeah, that's all in good fun. Anyway, Beware box right here. We've got some stuff to open up here in the back. That is the biggest jumbo card I've seen in a while. I don't know if you guys noticed, but recently they made jumbo cards, like the big ones here in the back. They made these way the heck smaller. That is massive. That is absolutely massive. We don't keep jumbo cards. They're kind of hard to keep. Mustache, thank you for the Italian hands. Thank you so very much. I would remind everyone the best way to support us financially is over on Patreon, because unlike TikTok, which takes 70% of everything that's donated, Patreon takes 2%. So if you guys really want to support us and get access to exclusive content, head over to our Patreon. There's a link in our TikTok profile. Very easy to find us on there, and you get access to a bunch of exclusive stuff. So thank you guys very much for that. And that is the Jumbo Beware card right there. Thank you so very much. Sleep Powder, thank you for all your love and support. That is a giant card right there. In fact, I know exactly where this is going. Let's see. This is Bose. Yeah, this is Bose. Let's take that without showing you guys his address for much longer. There's that and that. There you go, Bo. You're going to get the giant jumbo card right there because we don't like keeping jumbo cards. Card to everyone over on YouTube because I know you guys. Oh, man. Can you guys see that? Oh, man. I don't want to read it off. Hopefully, you guys can see that. If you can't see it, then take a screenshot and scan the QR code. That works very well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. I'm going to assume that somebody got that at some point. So there's the code card for everyone over on YouTube. A special little gift from me to them because I know that everyone on YouTube really likes code cards. For some reason, people on TikTok, not so much. Everyone on YouTube, absolutely. So we've got 4 packs to open from this, as well as the very special. Oh, gosh, I hate the tabs. It's going to bend the card. Not a huge fan of that. Ah, there we go. Okay, not too much damage there. We've got our Beware GX card, just the standard looking one. Very official. You can tell by the texture, by the look on there. Oh, we're doing very good, Jazzy Unicorn. Thank you for asking. We've got our Beware card right there. I'm going to go ahead and set that carefully off to the side. I do have my sleeves down here. By the way, another thing that everyone gets who sends us a letter is everyone gets one of these custom-made Professor and Ditto sleeves, 2020 sleeves. We do it. Oh my gosh, Bo, thank you so very much. Everybody that sends us a letter gets one of these. Doesn't matter how many letters you've sent us. One is included in every single letter that we send back out. So there are rares as well of these. There's only 3 rares in the entire world right now. One of them is a full art. The other 2 have like a little star in the corner, just so you guys know. So you have a chance of getting a rare. All you got to do is send us a letter and you get way the heck more back for it. So that's just for all you guys. We're going to have these on hand. I'm going to put the Beware inside one of the custom sleeves because we'll probably wind up sending the Beware GX card out as well. I'm not someone who looks into the price of Pokemon cards very often, unless it's like a super rare card. Like we pulled the full art Hidden Fates Cynthia card not too long ago. That card, if we got it PSA graded, is worth like over $300. So that one I freaked out a little bit about because of the price. When the Mewtwo GX card, or Tag Team Mewtwo GX card, for anyone who's been with our channel for quite a while, if you guys remember that card when it first came out, the Tag Team Mew and Mewtwo GX card, even the regular version, the alternative art is what we had. That one was worth quite a bit of money as well. Not even the full art or the rainbow rare, just the regular one. So we freaked out about that one a little bit. Other than that, though, like the Beware letter next. So just so you guys know. I think that's all from the box, as far as I'm aware. We also opened up a bunch of Dollar Tree packs off camera, just to see if Dollar Tree packs are still as good as I remember them being. They're not. They're not. I used to talk up Dollar Tree packs all the live long day. They have gone down in quality quite a bit. Like, we got absolutely nothing with our Dollar Tree packs. Like, there's nothing worth showing you guys off these. They're all just absolute landfill when it comes to Pokemon cards, to designs. They're all just very uninteresting, except maybe this Ninetales card right here. Holy crap, Bo. Oh my gosh. I'm very, very happy. Yeah, this is like the one card that we're super excited that we got. It's kind of hard to see. All the new Pokemon cards have this weird gloss on them, but it's a Ninetales card. It's a Ninetales card. Really cool. I'm glad we got that one. We also got a Scyther card, and you guys know that I love, for as much crap as Psycho does, and Psycho's the name of our Scyther right here, by the way. And for as much crap as she gives us, like, we love Scyther. One of our favorite Pokemon, our favorite of the original Pokemon, besides Gyarados. Gyarados, of course, which we have one of those as well right here in the blue ball, in the dive ball. Gyarados, of course, being our top favorite. Oh, we also got another Beware card, a newer Beware card from the Dollar Tree packs that we opened. Not a whole lot to talk about. All the rest of these, they're just kind of, like I said, lame. So we will definitely take these and we'll put these in another package. In fact, while I'm at it, let's go ahead and take this. I'll give you the Ninetales too. How's that sound? How's that sound, Bo? We'll give you the Ninetales card here. Let's take all of these. Put these in there. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep showing the address. Not that anyone can do anything with it, but you guys get the idea. Thank you very much, Bo. We will send you as much stuff as we can. You included 4 stamps on there, which is important. More stamps, the merrier, excuse me. And on that note, let's crack open some packs, shall we? Because, gambling. That's what it is. I saw somebody on TikTok, a Prolific, prominent. That's the word, prominent. Holy crap, guys, dyslexia is killing me. I don't actually have dyslexia, by the way. I'm just very tired and haven't eaten in 24 hours. So, hey, when you're working, you're working. Anyway, there was a prominent TikToker, Pokemon TikToker, who may or may not wear a mask that is instantly recognizable. He, yeah, no greenbacks, please. He mentioned that he didn't like how a lot of TikTokers, Pokemon TikTokers, were talking about the worth of certain cards. He didn't like that. But that's kind of the point. That's kind of the point. He tried to argue that owning Pokemon cards isn't so much about gambling. And I agree with him to an extent. But at the end of the day, okay, let's take, oh, saw that. That's okay. We'll put that code card right there. At the end of the day, Pokemon is, it's a gamble. Not necessarily gambling, but it is a gamble. You're gambling. How many is it? I think it's just 2. 1, 2. This is Steam Siege, by the way. We're not expecting anything good. You might paint the cards you sent me. Dude, go for it. All right, we're going to show these over on YouTube. I'll hold them right here so TikTok can kind of see them. But we've got a Skiploom, legendary Skiploom, one of my favorite Pokemon that often gets overlooked. We've got one of the greedy dice. I tried to run a deck once that had all these. Yes, I play the TCG. It's a fun game. It's gotten very convoluted, but I tried to run a deck with greedy dice, and it just does not work. We've got C-Dot. We've got Bisharp. These are cards I am very familiar with. We've got a Drifloon, one of my favorite. Oh, no. Yeah, Drifloon, one of my favorite Pokemon by far. We've got, oh, man, Larvesta. Remember, we can get break cards out of here. And some break cards are fantastic. I like all break cards, to be totally honest. The gold turn it sideways effect, I thought that was really cool. I kind of wish Pokemon had stuck with that. We've got Apom. You can get those out of this. Oh, what do you know? A reverse greedy dice. Fantastic. And on the end, we have a Primeape and an, I guess it was 3. An Armor Fossil Sheldon. So there you go. That's our rare. That's our reverse. The reverse, I definitely hoard reverse cards occasionally. And I put them all in that box behind me right there because it is a testament to the fact that one time, back when I had faith in the Dollar Tree packs, I bought an entire box of Cosmic Eclipse. Yeah, Cosmic Eclipse, Sun and Moon, Dollar Tree packs. And didn't get a whole lot out of what I bought. I got a few things, but not a whole lot. Anyway, it was definitely, like I said, they've gone down in quality over the years. Something that has never gone down, though, in my personal opinion, is the Evolutions pack. I know a lot of people don't like it because it's X and Y, but come on, man. The Charizard, not the Charizard EX or the Mega Charizard that you can get, because you can get Megas out of X and Y. No, the Reverse Rare Charizard. Wow, that just peeled open. Reverse Rare Charizard is a card that is harder to pull than the holographic Charizard. And that card, I know for a fact, okay, good, got the code right there. That card for a fact is worth quite a bit of money. So it's 1, 2, I think 3. Do we risk it? Yeah. Okay, 3. 1, 2, 3 to the front. You're back on YouTube. Thank you, Bo, for being back. Again, you guys can still see it kind of here on TikTok. If you head over to YouTube, you get a better view. So we've got a Revive, an OG Revive. We've got a Haunter, one of my favorite ghost types. We've got Brock's Grit. Still can't see anything. We've got a Ghastly. We've got a Charmander. Is it a omen? Is it an omen of things to come? I don't know. We've got a Rattata. We've got a Caterpie. We've got a Magnemite. All right, I think we're coming up on the reverse. Oh, okay. It's not a Charizard. It is a Poliwag. I don't think we have the reverse Poliwag yet. Nice card right there. If you have a question, we ask that you hold your questions until the third segment of the show, which is the question and answer session, which we'll get to right after the news, which is coming up here in a split second. We've got a reverse Poliwag on the end. It's a Mewtwo, a regular rare Mewtwo card. That is a solid card right there. I actually had a deck centered around Mewtwo as well from Evolutions. Not a bad card. Not a bad card at all. We will definitely be giving that to a random person that sends us a letter. Poliwag, meanwhile, will go right in here, right in there, because dang it, if I don't love my reverse cards. I love my reverse cards. Okay, we've got 2 more packs to open, both of which are Sun and Moon Guardians Rising. Now, I cannot remember if this one has a Tapu Lele GX card in it, but dang it, dude, I miss the days when Tapu Lele was the meta. Tapu Lele GX was just a fantastic card, and a card that I never pulled. I never pulled Tapu Lele GX. I did pull a Rainbow Rare Espeon GX, though. That was my first Rainbow Rare from any of the newer sets, when GXs were still a new thing. Holy crap. The Evolutions pack just peeled right open. This one, on the other hand, is like, no, you got to earn this one, boy. Use those muscles. Yeah, I'm using them. All right, we got this. Let's take this, set that right there. No idea what's inside there. I would remind everyone that when it comes to packs like this that include a special card like this, you are more often, more likely than not going to pull something fantastic out of the booster packs. That's just how it goes. Oh, crap, I lost my count. Okay, I think that's it. Wait. There's an energy card. There's an energy card, right? Yes, there's an energy card. The energy card is a water type energy card. Let's go. What muscles? Oh, what? Shut up, Bo. Whatever. Yes, Dippy, I do remember you. If you tune in on YouTube, you can see the cards a little bit better. So we've got a Sableye. We've got a Marini, very appropriately named. We've got, the still broken Aqua Patch. Gosh dang, man. That card just ruins me. Machop. We've got legendary Machop. We've got Whalmer. We've got I can't even go that high. Anyone who's played Sword and Shield. Anyone who's played Sword and Shield and gone through the Wild Zone, you know exactly what one of these sounds like right here. You know exactly what those sound like. It's very cute at first, and it gets kind of eerie after a while. We've got a Phantump. All right, let's send this to Bo really quick. Let's set those down. I know that Bo loves Phantumps, so let's put that in there. That's for you, Bo. All right, let's grab these. Something could be on the end here. We've got Helioptile, and then our reverse is it's not a reverse rare, it's a reverse uncommon, but still, that is some of the best artwork for Gallade that I have seen in a long time. I love this Gallade art right there. That is solid art. And then on the end we have just a regular rare Probass. I actually had a deck around this card too. I swear, every obscure Pokemon card out there, almost every obscure Pokemon card from Sun and Moon, I tried to make a deck around just to be funny. Or I thought it was funny at least. All right, let's take Gallade, put him right in there lovingly, and that leads us to our final pack of Guardians Rising. As soon as we're done with that, we'll get into the news, and then we'll get right into your guys' questions, because I know you guys have plenty of those. And Ditto and I definitely get a kick out of answering your guys' questions. We're not gonna do a card trick or anything with this one. It's kind of redundant anyway. All right, we've got this guy, Snowrunt. We've got the murder Pokemon, Murkrow. Not an omen of bad things to come. We've disproved that many times. Just because you see a crow or an Absol does not mean something bad is going to happen to you, all right? Good and bad things happen regardless of what's going on around you, all right? It's how you respond to them. That's what's important. Anyway, we've got a Salandit. We've got everyone's favorite, Rockruff. Everybody loves Rockruff. Everybody's least favorite, Delibird. We've got, our reverse is a Patrat. And on the end, we have a Turdinator, the one that poops fire at you. I am not making that up. The other cards, another Gallade. We've got an Enchanted Hammer and another Aqua Patch. Good heavens, right there. Well, to be expected from a box. I have never pulled anything good from Costco, but even so, they are fun to open, and I do it for the reverses. I do everything for the reverses. So, thank you for that. The only thing that could have made that better would be if it was a Bidoof. If it was a reverse Bidoof, I would have lost my can. Oh, boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that about solves it for our first segment of the show, the mailbag. We appreciate everyone who has sent us something. Again, our P.O. Box is 580-368, Houston, Texas, 77058. You guys don't have to send us something. All you have to send us, if you want free Pokemon cards from us to you, is an empty envelope with stamps on it inside the letter that you send to us. If you do that, we will fill up the empty envelope with stamps on it with as many Pokemon products as we can and a couple extra goodies. Nothing contaminated, of course. Thank you guys very much. And let's get into our second segment here. This is the Pop Culture News. I have to be careful when I jump around because I don't want that chain to like crash into things. Oh man, can you imagine if I broke my light on my first day of owning a brand new light? I got a brand new light right here, right over here. Super happy that I found it. Very awesome price. I'm definitely going to do an art project with that at some point. Give it a little bit of a Pokemon overhaul. But even so, that was, I really don't want it to break. Here's another code card for everyone over on YouTube because I know you guys actually like them. But let's go ahead and get right into the news, shall we? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to assume somebody got it, even though it's a little bit grainy. So, as far as news goes, I wanted to briefly touch on Colin Kaepernick. Kaepernick. How do you say his name? I don't really care. Collin something. We'll call him Collin. I think it's a C. Collin C. Oh, yeah. I was... Scaredy Cat mentions that I was eating a card in the chat. Well, let's... why do I do that? There have been times in the past where I may have swallowed said card. I'm not about to do that today, especially not today. Anyway, there's your card for you, just to honor the thumbnail a little bit. So, on that random note, Colin Kaepernick, the NFL dude, biggest con man on the face of the earth, apparently. I'm not going to apologize to anyone who's a fan of Colin Kaepernick. You have put your faith in the wrong person. It has been proven, because recently he just signed yet another movie deal with Disney on top of his movie deal with Netflix. Now, Wyke is the guy who constantly kneels for the national anthem. Because he's oppressed and tackled by other guys who are too scared to break Colin Kaepernick. You guys get the idea. Anyway, Colin Kaepernick, the book. We will talk about the book here in the end here. Just before we do, Colin Kaepernick claims to be oppressed for a variety of reasons because of his upbringing. And when that didn't work, he talked about the color of his skin, except the NFL is largely people of a darker skin tone, if I can say that. I don't know what I can say at this point. So that didn't quite work either. He talked about wage gaps, how he, as a minority, doesn't make as much money as other people. Although that didn't work either, because he's Colin freaking Kaepernick. He makes money just for being there. He doesn't even have to actually play. You can see him off in the back sipping hot cocoa. I hope it's hot cocoa. Sipping hot cocoa on a cold day, wearing like a Snuggie thing while his team is out there getting killed, trying to make it to the Super Bowl. He's just sitting there. He makes millions just for showing up. So none of his arguments have made much impact. With the recent, nonsense that's been going around, everyone's upset about being stuck in quarantine, so therefore they're upset about everything. And Colin Kaepernick, of course, jumped on the trend, because that's all it was. I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but it's all just kind of vanished. It's all just away. Has anyone else really noticed that? If you're not watching the news, there's almost nothing about it. It's all just gone. And Colin Kaepernick hopped on that trend, rode it as long as he could, and tried to claim that he was, again, he tried to pull the I'm a minority, therefore I'm oppressed, therefore it's okay if I don't, do this for the national anthem. How dare I do this because this is somehow disrespectful to criminals who are shot by police. But anyway, this, not naming names or anything like that, but that was his argument. When he was pressed about it, that is what he said. To sum it all up and generalize, of course. Remember, everything I say is 100% true as long as you don't fact check me. But Colin Kaepernick is a complete fraud. He, despite being so oppressed, besides being completely marginalized, besides hopping on the political train, despite having no say whatsoever in what you and I believe, but deciding that he does, because he's Colin Kaepernick, therefore he's up there with God. He's an NFL player. Every kid wants to be like him. Therefore, he can decide what you and I believe in and or vote for. And also, he can render the sacrifices of our fallen soldiers completely useless. He can spit on their graves. He can pee on them for all he cares. He's definitely kneeling on them. He's definitely putting his knee right into the grass, right where your grandparents have been buried. Your grandparents gave their lives for this country. Sucks to be them, says Colin Kaepernick. Sucks to be someone who gave their life for this country. Oh yeah, you're good. Oh, you're not as good as me. I'm Colin Kaepernick, he says, and I can kneel for this national anthem because screw all of you. Screw the sacrifices that were made. I'm oppressed somehow. I make more money than you'll ever see in your entire life, but I'm oppressed. I'm marginalized because I'm Colin Kaepernick. My tattoos that cover all of my arms cost more money than your parents' house did. But, whatever. I'm Colin Kaepernick, and I decide the rules from this point forward. I am marginalized because I'm Colin Kaepernick. Therefore, I will put my knee into the graves of your dead parents and grandparents and relatives who you never got to meet because they died overseas in a desert somewhere, face down, bleeding profusely, and they died from that blood loss in the name of protecting jokers like Colin Kaepernick and allowing them, Colin Kaepernick, to make millions of dollars and get signed on for not just one movie deal but two. So Disney and Netflix, by the way, have now have, the big one was Disney that happened recently. Both of these companies have signed Colin Kaepernick on. The liar, the biggest con man to be alive right now. They have signed him on to get his own films because Colin Kaepernick is so marginalized and doesn't have enough money to his name, and is the guy that is putting his knee in your dead grandparents' guts. No respect from this man, and I have no respect for him, and I hope he feels sorry one day for what he's done, although I'm pretty sure because he's Colin Kaepernick, he's just already made the assumption that he can do no wrong. So Colin Kaepernick is yet again an absolute joker, just like everyone who goes woke. Remember, guys, remember the saying, if you learn nothing else from today or any other point in your life, remember this: the second you go woke is the second you go broke. You lose money. Disney has lost money with Star Wars films, with every other SJW thing they've pulled. Star Trek is dead as a franchise right now. It didn't matter that they got back, what's his name? What was his name? Captain, not Kirk, the next one. Picard, Captain Picard. It didn't matter that they got Picard back for the show named after him. They went down that road, and Star Trek is now a bankrupt enterprise. Pun intended. Countless more examples than that, but you guys get the idea. The second you go woke is the second you go broke as a company and as a brand. Brands and companies don't get to tell you and me what we can and cannot believe. They don't get to decide that. Nobody does. Not the NFL, not TikTok, not Google, not YouTube, not Gillette, not Colin Kaepernick, not anyone. None of these brands, not Disney, none of these brands or companies get to tell you and I what we can and cannot believe. All right? That is what they're trying to do. They are trying to police us. They are trying to police us to the point where they will go out of their way to cancel and dig up dirt on anyone who disagrees with them. All right? That's just how it goes. That's just how it is. You go woke, you get broke. Colin Kaepernick is the latest example in a long line of hypocrites, liars, and disrespectful people, just to put it bluntly. But anyway, that's the news with Colin Kaepernick. I don't think you guys are getting that side of the story from the news. So just so you guys are aware, that does apply to pop culture because it ties into Disney, who we made a video on earlier today. I still think I want to touch on it just lightly here because I made an entire video on it. I still think it's ridiculous that Disney is taking the Song of the South and replacing it with literally the butt of their jokes. If you look at any of their marketing, anyone from The Princess and the Frog is the butt of the joke. In whatever trailer or video, whatever it might be, Disney loves throwing The Princess and the Frog under the bus because it didn't do well when it came out. I don't know if anyone else remembers, but The Princess and the Frog did not do well in theaters. It was lukewarm when it was received. I remember watching it a ton as a kid, but that was just because it was available. We also watched Rio a lot as a kid. Rio is not a good movie either. Definitely doesn't deserve its own ride, but it was on par with The Princess and the Frog. It was forgettable, to say the least. Tiana is a very shallow character. Wow, have you guys noticed how hard Tiana works? She works so hard, unlike anyone else that has ever come before her. No, don't look at all these other princesses. Don't look at Ariel. Don't look at any of the other princesses. They haven't worked hard at all. None of them worked hard to get to where they were. You know, Belle, she's not a strong, independent woman on her own. No. Not Hermione Belle, like the OG Belle. You know, not to forget all those. No. This character right here, Tiana, she is the one who we will, despite her film not doing very well, getting lukewarm receptions and being 9 years old. No. 11. It's 11 years old. Did you guys notice that? Princess and the Frog is 11 years old, and now it's getting its own ride? Disney's not even trying, man. They are virtue signaling so hard, they might as well cover the front gates to Disneyland in black boxes, because holy crap, they are trying their hardest to get the wrong people's attention. And dang it, if they aren't getting it, and I hope it blows up in their faces, because holy crap. I mean, if they wanted to change Splash Mountain, I've said this before in my video today, they should have changed it into Atlantis. If you're really trying to feature more minorities, there is not a single Disney film that features more minorities, specifically African-American and Hispanic minorities. Gosh, excuse me, that was disgusting. I haven't drinking any water today. All right, that's what happens when you fast. Thank you, Shark Tooth Hunter. Thank you. Your username will be added up here if it isn't up here already. But yeah, Oh my gosh. Atlantis covers more ground, so to speak, than any other Disney film. Where's Atlantis' attraction? It did arguably just barely less than The Princess and the Frog did. Again, remember, I would say that Atlantis has had a more profound effect on pop culture specifically than Princess and the Frog ever did. Princess and the Frog is just another princess movie. I mean, it's the one that covers African-American minorities. That's what The Princess and the Frog is. Meanwhile, Atlantis is this incredible action-adventure film that stars Michael J. Fox as the most adorable Disney character ever, only to be surpassed by Anna. But that's just my personal opinion, you know. Let's see Milo and Anna. Can we get some fan art of Milo and Anna just trying to, like, read a book or something together? Not like, don't ship them. Anna's taken. That's obvious. But, like, can we get some fan art of them? I think they would have some pretty funny interactions. That's just me, though. Just me talking in character, of course. Anyway, so I think that would be... oh, yes. I did like... Oh, do I like your art? Oh, I like your art better. Don't tell your grandmother that. I like talking with your grandmother better than I like talking to your art. I don't, just as a side question. Anyway, you guys get the idea. Atlantis, if you really want to virtue signal Disney, for heaven's sakes, it would not be that hard. It would be amazing. You could make something, if you themed it like Atlantis, you could make it like unto Avatar Land, but better, easier, with a little bit more of a steampunk aesthetic. It could be so much cooler. And you could still fit the water aspect into it. Like, Disney has already planned on making, on somehow incorporating the Atlantis, the Lost Empire film into their parks before. The problem then was that they were trying to retheme a broken down, forgotten ride, which was the submarine voyage. And that obviously didn't work for a number of reasons, not just because Atlantis didn't do very well in the box office. I think if Disney really wants to go down this retro, it doesn't make sense to me that they would pick, I know why they did it, but it doesn't make sense why they would pick Princess and the Frog when they already have walk-around characters for Disney and all Disney parks. You can find Princess Tiana and Prince Naveen and the bug, not the bug, excuse me, and Ray. No, Ray is the bug. Who's the amazing trumpet player? What's the gator's name? The gator's name. Anyway, you can find the gator and Dr. Felicier. You can find all of them walking around the park. You can take pictures with them. I've done that. I've sung alongside them. There's a video out there somewhere on YouTube, not on this channel, but there's a video out there somewhere of Little Professor, just looking like that as Princess Tiana sings with the New Orleans band. Luis, thank you, Luis. Yeah, Luis the Gator. Luis the Gator walks around too. He plays his little trumpet, and it's amazing. They're fantastic. That is so much more fulfilling than any kind of ride. It just is. It's so... Anyway, you guys get the point. I think it's ridiculous what Disney is doing. In other pop culture news, because there are some other things I wanted to talk about before we get into the question and answer session. So, in other pop culture news, the war to get the three most recent Disney Star Wars films to slap the Legends logo on there, therefore rendering them, maybe they happened, man. The war is ongoing, and it's pointing in favor of doing that. Lucasfilm wants to do it. Disney, Bob Iger specifically, the CEO of Disney, who left and then came back when crap started to hit the fan, we always knew it would. Anyway, he where's the Mulan ride? Scaredy cat asks on YouTube. Where's the Mulan ride? When are we getting a Mulan ride? Mulan just got her own movie. Why can't we turn that into a ride? It's impossible to virtue signal to everyone. Although, again, if they wanted to feature as many minorities as possible, Atlantis is the way to do it. And I don't see anyone complaining about that. Anyway, oh my gosh, Houndoom, I love you, but you're killing me, man. Anyway, look, a bird. That's how it is every time. That's what he's saying, by the way. Yes, I speak Houndoom. He always says, it's a bird. I know, it's a bird. We live in the sky, dude. Like answer session. I apologize if there's any lag going on. We have 15 machines running here at this time. All of them require some amount of Wi-Fi.